Hey friends, I've got another Bleach Immortal Soul video for you today. We're going to be talking about the Shunsui Limited banner, as well as a couple of new features you may have seen in the game. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm going to start by talking about what you all probably clicked on this video to see. Now, I'm not going to get into whether or not you should pull for Shunsui. That really depends on how he fits into your team and really what your budget is for the game. So instead, I'm just going to cover a few quick tips to help you get the most out of this limited banner if you've already decided to go for him. So first things first, keep in mind, you do get a free single pull daily for both the regular Soul Jade summon and for the limited banner. But you are only guaranteed Shunsui, say that 10 times fast, Shunsui shards on 10 times pulls, multi-pulls. So you definitely want to grab your freebie, but past that, unless you just have a couple of extra leftover tokens, I wouldn't waste time with singles on this banner. Really, the multi-pulls are where it's going to be at. So secondly, there are two ways that this event gives back to you. Firstly, on your first, second, 5th, 8th, and 10th, 10 times multi-pull, you do get 2 bonus Shunsui shards, plus some extra goodies along the way. This can actually be a key factor on if you're trying to get him to 3 or 4 stars. It can actually reduce the number of multis you need in the long run. And also, it doesn't stop there. It actually goes up to 20, 30, 40 multis. I've seen someone go all the way up to 4 or 5, the 4th or 5th level on this on another video. So really, the sky's the limit. It just depends on how far you want to go with this. But you can get, for each level here, 10 through 100, which that's individual pulls. So that really means 1 through 10 multi-pulls. You get 10 Shunsui shards total from 1 through 100, so 2 for each chest. Also, there is the Soul Jade rebate event going on under the Cool Events tab. So that launched at the same time as the banner. When you hit certain Soul Jade spend amounts, you get some Soul Jades back, plus some other goodies again. Note that this works no matter what you're spending your Soul Jades on. So if there's other things that you regularly spend Soul Jades on, like stamina, that actually will help you make some back to try and get those last couple of multi-pulls in to finish off your Shunsui. So the math could end up being important. Speaking of the math, I want to dive into that a little bit, just to kind of help you guys make informed decisions with how you go about this. So, they did make a change. It wasn't like this initially on the launch servers. On the launch servers, I think you had to have, 150 total to unlock the limited banner URs. But they've changed that, so now you pull him as a 2-star, but you only need 30 shards. So that's really simple. You're guaranteed 5 Shunsui shards per 10 pull. So that's what, 6 multis? You only need 6 multis to at least unlock him, get the bonds, and then, you know, if you want to kind of like slowly work on building him up with Omni shards, you have that option. So you don't have to have that fear of missing out. You can grab him, get him to 2 stars pretty easily, and then go on from there. Whereas before, if you didn't like go hard in the paint and get all 150 shards in the 2 or so days for the event, you're just kind of out of luck. But you need 30 to unlock him. So now, if you're looking to use him right away, a couple of milestones that you need to hit. So 30 to unlock, you need 40 more shards to get him to 3 stars. You need 80 more shards to get him to 4 stars. So to get him to 4 stars where he normally would have been, it is a total of 150, which works out to 25 multis after the chest bonuses. So with the guaranteed shards you get for each multi plus the bonus chest that you're looking at now, it takes a total of 25 multi-pulls to get him to 4 stars. Now, talking about the Soul Jade rebate, a quick summary of the math is basically you buy 3 multis and get 1 free if you're just spending Soul Jades on your multi-pulls. Because at 1K Soul Jade spent, you get 300. At 2K, you get 600. 4K, 1200. And this is a total like aggregate amount, not for each level. That'd be crazy. After you spend 6,000 Soul Jades total, you end up with 1,800 back. 8K, 2,400, 10K, 3,000, 12K, 3,600, 14K, 4,200, and the rewards go all the way up to 60K Soul Jade. So if you're a mad lad and you spend 60,000 Soul Jades, you're getting a rebate all the way down the line. And the math kind of works out basically, if we're talking a multi-pulls, which are about 2,100 Soul Jades, then buy 3 multis, get 1 free, basically. Unfortunately, this doesn't work with tokens. So if you have summon tokens, then you're not really getting the benefit from the rebate. So definitely don't be afraid to spend some of your stored up Soul Jades on this event, because you will get some back for that. Alright, so that's all I've got for the Shunsui banner. Not going to show you polls, because again, you probably didn't click on the video for that. You just wanted some quick advice. So if you were just here for Shunsui, don't feel like I have to stick around, but I am going to talk about a couple of the other quick features that were added with the update. Because the update, launched a couple things that changed on all the servers. It happened to also be the update that brought the Shunsui banner to my server, but I know everyone's on a different timeline with that. So one thing that changed is they made some changes to stamina. So you know that cool bonus 2-hour thing that they gave you, like the instant exploration or whatever it was? Well, it looks like that's gone now, unfortunately, which I thought that was one of the cooler little quality of life additions to the game. So I'm sad to see that go. But they did replace it with something else that was kind of cool too, I thought. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing. So now you have Quick Explore. So what Quick Explore does is if your stamina would go over the cap. Normally, if you hadn't been able to play and your stamina recharged all the way, once you hit that max, you weren't getting anything out of it at all. You weren't gaining any new stamina, so it's basically kind of like you were wasting resources because you stopped generating stamina when you could have been generating more as you went. But what this does is up to, it's like 480 stamina, it will keep cashing in your overflow. So right now I'm maxed out on my stamina, but if you look, you see I've got 73 out of 480 stamina in my Quick Explore overflow. So if I hit Quick Explore, it's going to instantly use those 73 stamina, and it's going to give me rewards that are on that level. And see, now actually it looks like it used just 70 in that case, so maybe there's like, I don't know exactly how it rounds. But yeah, so if you would have gone over your stamina cap and wasted stamina by not accruing anymore, this will save you. This is kind of like an overflow bank of, hey, we're holding on to that, we're holding on to that stamina for you, so you can at least get some benefit out of it. So that is a cool addition, though I really do wish that they hadn't taken that bonus 2 hours of instant exploration out, because I absolutely love that. So kind of a bittersweet change. Next thing I want to talk about is they brought the boss battle into the squad function. Now, I also play Raid Shadow Legends, so I was thinking it was going to be similar to that, where it's going to be like everyone in the clan contributing damage, trying to take down the boss, and then everyone gets reward if you're able to knock it down to 0 HP. It's not like that from what I've seen, but I haven't actually opened it myself, but I know it's different than we're expecting, so we're going to kind of experience this together here. Alright, so we've got the Gillian. He's got a rage skill, a combo, he's got a mean looking face. You can get some rewards for beating him. So it says I can challenge him twice. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick deploy, make a couple of quick changes here. Get my roster how I like it. Well, it's not letting me move. I've never been like super good at this. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna go into this and see if this is just a straight battle. Is there things I can do. You're just up against a giant Manos Grande foot, just swinging at his little robes there. That's funny. Like, hey, maybe if we pull off his robe, he'll get embarrassed and not want to stay in the fight anymore. Maybe that's how we beat him. Or if we, can you click on? Oh, you can click on these. Okay, that's cool. So you click on these little chests as he throws them out. So basically, like, okay, so this is a Manos Grande Pinata. I figured it out. So the Manos Grande Pinata, you have to beat the chests out of them in order to get prizes. We're giving it a go. We're doing our best here. That's it. Oh, okay, yeah, we're about to die. Oh no, they took that like a champ, but they're all on fire. So, you know, maybe not your average kid party's experience. You know, plenty of times at kids' parties that got pinatas, I don't remember many of those parties ending with the kids on fire. If they did, I think there might have been some concerns. Might want to contact Child Protective Services, but in this case, looks like they took it like a champ. They're on fire, but they're still having fun, just knocking all the candy out of that Manos Grande, teaching him a lesson. I think this probably just goes on until your team wipes. So that is kind of like the clan boss in Raid Shadow Legends. Basically, you're seeing how much damage you can do. But it doesn't seem like you're, from what I've heard, I'm going to have to see for myself, but it doesn't sound like you're going towards an aggregate goal of like trying to get the overall boss's HP down. And it seems like you're trying to get the best run and like drive maybe like up here in the top right, this chest, trying to maybe drive that as high as possible. So some definite differences, but still seems like a fun way to kind of bring a clan together and work towards a common goal. So we got a whole bunch of fragments. Man, okay. Yeah, we got a few fragments. Cool. So that was that. Oh, is it putting right? Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to do my second run on video. Just wanted to show that to you guys once. So that's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in. I hope I was able to help you make the most of your hunt for Shunsui. And for my next video, I'll be ready to share the results of my experiment that I talked about last time. So if you liked the video, liked the tips, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see how my experiment went and what I was able to learn, definitely feel free to subscribe and stick around for that next video. But until then, I've been Davey Rocket. Take care.